Hi, my name is TiAnna Morris Barnes, and I am a new Habitat Humanity homeowner. Today I have with me my daughter Naomi and my son Gabriel. Say hi. Say hi. Also with me is my mom. She's like the biggest support system that I can always ask for, so it's only right that I put her in there. I work as a direct support professional at Easter Seals Arc, where I care for individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. I've actually been doing it since I graduated high school in 2012. My journey with Habitat actually began before I even applied to the program. A few years ago, my sister told me about the program, and I kind of dug in it, and I actually looked up the number for Habitat, and I spoke with someone in the homeowner service department. It was a great conversation. All my questions were answered, and from then on I knew it was something that I wanted to apply to, and I couldn't wait to do so. I've been living in apartments and rental homes for the majority of my adult life. I was forced to vacate my place due to poor plumbing, and I actually moved back to my mom's. I knew that wasn't long term, so I just kept searching for something, and I found a place in Yoder, Indiana, but I knew that was temporary, just because I had to wake up so early and I had like an hour drive between getting myself to work and my kids to school and daycare. You want to talk? As she said, the application process opened in April of 2022, and I submitted my application as soon as I could. I was 2 years removed from bankruptcy, and I wanted to show my kids that we can still have our home of our own. In early July, I was officially accepted into the Habitat program. We had our partner family orientation July 11th. I started my restore hours as soon as I could while I waited for construction opportunities to open. By the end of August, I had completed 60 sweat equity hours, started paying towards my down payment, and attended my first financial course. By the end of October, I had completed all of my volunteer hours at the Restore and other nonprofit organizations. I had several construction shifts scheduled for November, and my goal was to get them completed as soon as I possibly could. In November, I got a second job to help with saving money. I was working 2 jobs and a full-time student while completing my hours for the program. I was on track to finish well ahead of my timeline. However, the end of November, I started to experience some lower abdominal pain, and I later found out that I had an ovarian tumor that needed to be removed immediately. I was nervous about how this could hold me up in finishing my hours. And I shared these concerns with Lauren, and she was very encouraging. She told me to ultimately just take care of myself and everything else will fall into place. Later that day, I had emergency surgery, and when I was forced to cancel my upcoming shifts. I was grateful to be okay, but I was really bummed about I was bummed about not being able to follow the schedule I had set for myself. As soon as I was cleared from the doctor, I was back on the construction site to finish my hours. Mid-February, I had completed all my sweat equity hours, and I had my home placement. In March of 2023, I closed on my very own home, just 9 months after. Just 9 months after being accepted into the program. So it's very much possible to complete this program. The program was it was a blessing to me and my family. The moment I called about joining the program, even until today, I felt nothing but welcome and encouraged by Habitat and its volunteers. My journey with Habitat does not stop here just because I've completed the program. This is my time to give back to other families going through the program still. It's not easy to do alone, and I'm so grateful for the support that I had. If I can just be a portion of that support in somebody else's story, all of this will be worth it. This was an opportunity to provide generational wealth to my children, an opportunity to provide a stable place where they can grow up and know that they're safe. Also, a big thing was an affordable mortgage, such a blessing. I'm saying to everyone in the room tonight, you are part of something bigger than you can even know. You're giving the mission to Habitat and giving to families like mine. families that want to create brighter futures for their children. Thanks for believing in the mission of Habitat. This program has truly been a blessing. Do not let your giving end tonight. I challenge each and every one of you to get more involved in many ways. Being on the job sites and building homes alongside partner families like mine is impactful, and we appreciate all the additional support. Volunteering at the Restore to learn about ways to make an impact in the community. Becoming a monthly donor to have a lasting change. There are so many ways to make a difference within Habitat. Thank you for helping other families like me. You guys are all appreciated. Thank you.